Hey folks, today is March the 14th. It's currently 9:30 in the morning. We're going to look and see if we can take a few trades on the TR profit system. We just had a pretty large bar going down, about 15 pips. Not sure what caused that big bar. I don't think there was any news here, so that's a bit odd to me at the moment. USD Japanese yen might have a potential trade setup coming here. Let's check Euro USD. There's a potential trade setup here on the GBP AUD, and let's check out pound yen. All right, so there are quite a few trade opportunities that are coming. Just got to decide which one we want to look at taking here. This right here hasn't crossed above zero yet, but it might do that on this next bar. And we also need the white line here to cross above the purple one, but everything else is in order. On the pound dollar, everything here is red. We're below the zero line. Got a big red bar, little green bar. As you can see, light blue line is below the yellow line and the white line is below the purple line. And that actually happened on this bar right here. So we could have actually gotten into this trade way up here and easily hit our profit target. So I might not take this opportunity, but for one of the individuals, or if you're one of the individuals that has already purchased this system, you most likely did see this. Actually, on second look, this is green. So we would not have gotten in on that bar. All right, so the first opportunity to actually get in would have been on this bar. Right here. But this was such a huge bar that I'm not going to jump in on this one. Right now, I'm thinking the GBP AUD looks like our best bet at the moment. We still have a few minutes until this bar ends. So I'm just doing some last minute checking here. All twos across the board, all red, below zero. Big red bar, little green bar underneath it. Got a red arrow here. Can't really. All right, we can see that the blue is underneath yellow. And the white, I'm pretty sure is. Yeah, I can see it. The white is below the purple line here. And we have about 18 pips to go before we reach this level here. And if you recall, I said previously, these twos mean that there's a stronger trend, I believe. If they were all ones, that would mean it would be a weaker trend. Just watching both of these two pairs, as I'm pretty sure I'm going to take a trade in one of them. This right here has already made such a huge move. I'm not going to jump into that. All right, GBP yen has all twos here, so I might take that instead. Yeah, as you can see, this is starting to pull back a little bit. And it's also green and green. All right, so on the GBP yen, we're now in this trade. I'm definitely going to look at managing this in a one-to-one type manner. And I'll look at reducing my risk, hopefully to here after we get pushed into profit a little bit. Or I should say if we get pushed into profit a little bit. But again, as you guys can see here, we have a red arrow here. White line is below the purple line. Blue line is below the yellow line. We have the red bar and a little green bar underneath it. This is below the zero line, and we have all twos here, and they're all red. So all of these are signs that the market is going to continue pushing down. And right now, we need to get past this this level, which is actually right where our entry was. So hopefully we'll be able to close under this level. If we can close under this level, that should signify to me personally that we're going to continue to push down. Definitely don't want it to close above it. So we'll just be patient here and see what happens. All right, so I can alter this a little bit. What I really want to do is get above this level here. I don't want the market to have to make a lower low there. Let's see what we're looking like here. So 15, about 15 here as well. So we're currently one-to-one. We're going to leave it just like that. Let the market do whatever it's going to do. Currently at 7 minutes here. Hopefully I'll be able to keep this under 10 minutes long. And this is our first trade of the new week. All right, folks, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And I'll come back to you once something of interest happens, or either once our next bar opens up. All right, folks, we got about 10 seconds until this bar ends. And there it is. I'm hoping we'll get a nice quick push down. But obviously the market is going to do whatever it wants to do. We were able to break this level to the short side. We might get a bit of a retrace back up and then before it continues pushing down. But I'm hoping it does just decide to push down and get us out before it does that. If it does come back up here, hopefully it'll use this level as resistance because it's already used it as support a couple times. So hopefully that will turn into resistance and push it back down. But yeah, so far everything still looks good for our short. Still all red here, still all twos, still below zero, hasn't crossed up over. Still got reds over the green. Excuse me, folks. All right. Our lines are still set up properly. White under purple, blue under yellow. It's just going to take some time here. All right, we're now at the 10-minute mark. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And I'll come back once something of interest happens. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other pairs and see what they ended up doing. We'll let this just play out how it's going to play out. I hate the idea of the market having to push down this far. Let me alter that a little, because I know it's going to have to push through it pretty considerably before we actually get taken out. And as you guys will see, the market will actually come down to about this level before it takes us out of the trade. All right, let's go back to Euro USD. That short call obviously worked out. This still hasn't gotten above the zero line. AUD USD. Got the arrow way back here. Got our first red bar right here. Blue crossed on this bar. So we could have entered at this point right here, and obviously that would have been a nice winning trade. GBP USD. Wow, this one's continuing to push down. We would have got in here, but we would have had to have a pretty large stop. As you guys can see, we are now at our take profit, but we need the market to come down through it before it'll take us out. And so where our previous profit target was, that's most likely going to be where the market has to get to before taking us out. So it'll line up to be about the same if the market goes through. But we're definitely going to have some support at this level most likely. All right, folks, so this is now a free trade. I don't want to risk the market coming back up. And as you can see, the market now has just gotten to our previous take profit level, and it just took us out. So if I was still in this trade and I had left my profit target right here, I'd have to obviously wait for the market to push down past this level before knowing if it was going to take us out. And obviously we can see after the fact it would have pushed down enough to take us out, but I obviously didn't know that beforehand. But definitely another good trade. This is trade number 7, I believe. So this is 7 winning trades in a row, folks. And that can't just be luck. Obviously we've seen some really good calls. Once everything gets lined up, it looks really good. And even the trades that I didn't take, we've noticed that they've turned out really well. So if you want to get more information on the TR profit system, definitely click the link below. And also, if you've enjoyed the videos, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send them my way. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, folks.